Welcome everyone to the first of a new series which I will be starting called 5-Minute Reviews. Today in our first review we'll be taking a look at this up and coming indie title called Rings of Saturn. We were lucky enough to be given a key by the dev Codera Software to the demo build of the game, which is still in early access, receiving consistent regular updates. In a universe where humanity cries out for more, we found ourselves on board a mining ship making trips to and from the Rings of Saturn to mine asteroids to survive and fuel humanity's needs. We were lucky enough to have the dev in our chat during our first stream of this game, answering our questions as they arose. He was honest in saying he was a massive fan of the sci-fi series The Expanse and did take inspiration from it for some of the designs and features. There is a tutorial for the game that you can enable to ease your way in, but we don't have time for cowards. Who doesn't want to spend the first 10 minutes in the game learning how to properly orientate your ship? When you load into a new save, you find yourself being thrust towards the rings to begin mining operations. Your ship is a rudimental mining vessel with bog standard equipment and capabilities. You can mine smaller asteroids with an almost claw or jaw-like system which crushes the asteroids and moves them into your hull. Or alternatively, for the big chonker asteroids, you do have a cannon that can be used to break them into smaller pieces. Collecting the minerals is no easy task at times, and shows off one of my favourite features of the game. Your cargo hull is an empty space. As it fills with different minerals and cargo, the momentum and weight of your ship can begin to damage you from the inside. Minerals can also fall out of your ship's jaws if they are open and gravity allows, leading to a quick learning curve of, don't do that. Once your ship has had its fill of minerals, or perhaps you have taken some damage either from collisions or in a failed attempt to make a new space pirate best friend, you will need to return to the station. Plotting your jump takes time and requires you to stay stationary while your trajectory is calculated and your ship prepares to jet off towards the station. Once back at Enceladus Prime, you find your ship docked and will then be asked if you wish to sell your hull. The answer should almost always be sell all. In the station, there is a menu of options available that all impact your ship and its performance. One of the first things you'll find yourself doing on each visit to the station is having to repair, even in situations where you feel you've done nothing wrong. Alternatively, you can also fine-tune your ship, which I'll be honest is far beyond my understanding of this game at this point. The upgrade system for your ship is extensive and requires some thought. Everything you change can require more power and resources for long-term use. You will find yourself doing some quick maths, and in situations having to change out or upgrade multiple parts to be able to run some of the upgrades. Ships can be set up differently depending on what you want to do in the belts or specialise in. You can also visit the dealer, where there is a variety of different ships available from different origins and different setups, which can all be edited and changed in their own individual way. You also have the ability to hire crew for your ship, each with different backgrounds and abilities that have a real-time impact on your operations, from instant valuation on asteroids while in the belt to better performance of the ship itself. Each crew member does have background stories available that will present itself as you explore the belt in the format of different decisions and tasks. The logs function gives you a historic list of each of your transactions and dealings within the space station, acting as a ledger for all you folks that get really excited about stats and efficiency. Then comes the launch ring drive function, a much more late game tool allowing you to be launched accurately and safely into the rings, where you will find more reward, with higher risk both in size of mining objects and, as mentioned earlier, new pirate best friends, all at a higher cost. As you hire crew, you will see the happy chappies appearing on the bottom left corner of your screen, awaiting all of your commands. One of my favourite upgrades thus far has been upgrading the sometimes overwhelming interface which is constantly appearing on the screen. With one choice of Freedom Units, aka Imperial System, as a potential interface. It should be noted that everything on the interface has a function. It's more about learning what all of it means and using it to your advantage. Overall, Rings of Saturn is a game I have found myself playing as a wind-down game during my spare time, when I have a short window of time to just relax and just pick up something and play away. I've enjoyed getting to grips with the universe and its playstyle, and I really do look forward to seeing this game develop and flourish. As always, I appreciate feedback on any content I create, especially on what will be our first 5-minute review video.